In this video, I'm going to be going over chapter 6, which is the developing brain. So first, let's talk about the 3 stages of development. The first stage of development is what's known as formation, right? So formation is the creation of immature embryos. And basically what happens in this case is that in your in okay, so basically I'll give you a very general overview and I'll get more into the detail later in next videos. So basically a certain part of your tissue basically has a bunch of cells that aren't specialized, right? So there are certain particles called signaling molecules, which I'll draw in orange, which secrete chemicals, which are the small orange dots that you see here, which tell these purple tissues to become a certain type of cell, right? So, for example, in these cells, this signaling molecule will tell it to become an interneuron, which is a specific type of neuron, right? Or a motor neuron, or a sensory neuron, so on and so forth, right? Motor neuron or sensory neuron. Second stage is proliferation. Once you have the cells determined, the cells need to rapidly proliferate or they need to multiply, divide with each other, right? They need to divide to accumulate cells in the regions, right? So you accumulate all the cells. And then the final stage is, and so basically I forgot to mention that the accumulated cells aggregate in a specific zone, right? Like they gather together here. Different types of systems could just gather here, right? Then migration is through the use of something called glial cells. So using glial cells, the neurons migrate from the inner region to the outer region, outwards, 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 and so on and so forth, all the way so that the neurons can go to the designated regions. Neurons can go to designated regions. Okay, so these are the 3 stages of neuron development. So let's do a quick review. First is the formation. Your cells will get messages from molecules that are secreted chemicals, which tell it to become a certain type of cell. Then these cells will proliferate and accumulate in a certain region to create the number of cells necessary. Then the cells will migrate to the regions that they need to migrate in order to create a solid brain and the brain that functions, right? So yeah, that's it. In the next video, we'll be going more in depth into each one of these processes. And yeah, I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, as always, please just leave a comment or email me at stemwme@gmail.com.